And
Welcome back.
Listen, man, it's episode 25. The Free Gems Podcast.
25.
I got Cinco to my right.
25.
Jesus here. You feel me? 25, you know what I'm saying? Listen, we on 25.
25.
So, I don't know if you noticed, but, all right, so next week, 26, we officially been doing this for 6 months. Half the year. You know what I'm saying? We here.
That's wow.
You know what I'm saying? Good hand
Wow, that is.
Yes, sir, Ski.
And now you say that, I just want to give a special thanks to everybody who's been showing love. Because
for sure.
over the past weeks, people been coming up to me like, yo, I really like the podcast.
Yeah, that's
talking
crazy.
about certain episodes.
Nah,
like,
yeah, when people bring up things that really like was said, like that we didn't like post a clip of on
exactly.
Instagram,
It's like,
I'm like, you motherfuckers, you really was listening.
It's like, how you know that? I'm like, yo.
I love that fun. That's super dope.
Yo, that really, for real. Like, that happened to me last night.
And I love the feedback too. When like people on feedback on just YouTube alone, like not in person, but like I love seeing the comments and shit. Even when people are criticizing, like anytime anybody's ever criticized or said anything, I take that shit on chin and run
honestly,
with it. And I always tell them thank you because I need to hear that.
I actually like criticism.
Yeah, nah,
personally.
niggas was bombing us during that the gun violence, the gun control shit.
Yeah,
niggas bombed us.
Yeah.
So apparently we need to go take some gun classes because we don't know shit about guns. I'll tell you that much. Niggas were bombing us on Instagram. Niggas came at you crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if you peep. Niggas is in my comments talking crazy, and I'm like, you know what? You're right, bro. We really don't know about guns.
Nah, that's a fact.
So I really couldn't take offense to it because he was right. We were wrong. I'm like, you're right. Feel me? Kind of find out switches are legally made in plenty of places in certain states.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, all that shit was cat. We was smacked. We don't know what the fuck we was talking about. We thought we knew what we was talking about. But it's just the truth, man. I mean, we from Jersey. Niggas don't grow up around guns like that.
It's not like that. You're right. It's
exactly. Most states,
location.
motherfuckers grow up and their dad is teaching them about their favorite gun and shit like that. Motherfuckers is shooting since they're kids. You feel me? So being from Jersey, our shit different. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Ralph. Hold on, cause pull it down, okay? Ralph. Shout on Ralph. Yeah, shout out to Ralph Lauren, man. Ralph really is the one. Bro, he been making the same shit, making us buy, just like Jordan. He's been making this shit, but this nigga ain't make a layup. He ain't shoot a three. He ain't win a chip. You feel me?
69, 67.
Bro, you can never forget Polo Ralph Lauren since 1967. Yeah. Nah, Ralph, shout out to Ralph though, for real, because he's a staple, my nigga. Anytime I see the Ralph Polo Bear, I'm there. I'm buying that. If they got a bear on there, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to Ralph Polo Bear, I ain't gonna lie.
I like that a lot, actually.
But listen, so we're on episode 25, you know what I'm saying? Cinco, I believe you said you had a topic, because I had a topic. My topic is bullshit. I'm getting ready to talk about Nick Cannon and shit. This nigga wildin'. I said niggas on his 10th kid. He's outside.
Nah, yeah, he's really wild.
But DMX the real go. RIP X the
X
dog.
had like 15.
He had 17. Respectfully.
17.
Nigga had 17 kids, bro. 17 of anything is crazy. Like, if I told you I had 17 phones right now, you'd be like, yo, this nigga's crazy.
Nah,
this nigga's selling phones.
17 houses, 17 things.
Bro, 17 anything is a lot, nigga. You got 17 toothbrushes in the crib. I'm like, what the fuck you need all that for? You know what I'm saying? Like, but 17 kids, bro. I don't know how.
Yo,
man.
but listen. Every month, Nick Cannon got a new one coming. Every month, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's either expecting either maternity photos.
Yo, but the thing is, not for nothing, I heard that a lot of it has to do with the fact that he has lupus now.
I know, I heard.
And he's like on some like, yo, I can die any minute now kind of thing. So I want to spread life.
Spread my legacy, yeah.
I respect that. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. You know what I'm saying? If you can get that off, by all means, pimp and do your thing. You feel me?
To each their own. I mean,
he's also got the time and the money to afford it. Even though it's hard to say you have the time. 10
yeah,
kids,
you can't. Yeah.
And his oldest kid is only like 11. Like the twins he has in Mariah, they're only like 10, 11 years old, bro.
So that
How
means,
the fuck you got 10 kids all under 11? That's crazy, bro. But that trust fund is healthy. First of all, his first two kids is good. That's Mariah's kids.
Oh yeah, that's Mariah's kids.
They billionaires. You feel me? Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. My son Nick is on 10. I could have sworn he got a vasectomy though.
I don't know, man.
Apparently not. Shit, you feel me?
Or unless these are being, maybe he got it recently and these are being revealed within that time, you know?
I don't know. Fuck all that. But all I know is, look, shout out to Nick Cannon, you know what I'm saying? Go do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You're going to put a bunch of little rich black kids all over the world. I'm with that. Go ahead.
Light-skinned kids.
Yeah, but listen, you're going to put a bunch of little minorities that's going to have the bag. Like, it's cool with me. Shit. Go and spread positivity from there. They're all going to have money. That shit ain't running dry, my nigga.
Yeah.
We're going to be watching Wildin' Out 30 years from now, literally. They're going to be having playbacks if the shit's not still going. You know what I'm saying? Because Wildin' Out is one of the longest lasting shows. Like,
bro, between MTV2, between him and Rob Dyrdek.
Yeah, them niggas got that shit on lock. No bullshit.
Legit.
They need to bring back MTV Cribs, bro. I miss that shit. But I also did find out that half that shit was fake.
cap.
Yeah, that shit got me tight. Bow Wow is really the cap.
I heard.
Yo, Bow Wow. Shad Moss. You got me tight. When I was so heartbroken when I found out that shit was fake, bro, because I was like so inspired by his episode when he pushed his fat man's in the pool and all that.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Chris, bro. Yo, shout out to Redman, too.
It's all cap, bro. It's all just I heard Pimp My Ride, all cap.
Oh yeah, but Pimp My Ride, like.
No,
that shit was illogical.
Bro,
why the fuck is there a burger grill in the back of a hearse with an Xbox? But what are we doing?
Literally the whole back seat was like subwoofers.
Niggas
no back seat.
Niggas was like, you like TVs? Look at the floor. There's TVs in the floor. And look behind you. You're actually sitting on a TV. It's like, nigga, what the fuck? We got 14 TVs in a Subaru. Like, Pimp My Ride was different. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, Tiffany Haddish was on there when she was.
What?
Bro.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about they had actors. It was all cap. That's what I meant.
Actors is crazy.
Yes.
So you tell me right now I can find Tiffany Haddish.
Yes, you can find Tiffany Haddish. Hi, I'm Tiffany. Yeah. It's like, wow.
And they had the nerve to use her real name.
Yo.
That's funny as hell. Because Tiffany Haddish is actually from the hood. Like,
yeah.
So that makes sense because then niggas could recognize her and be like, oh shit, that's really Tiff. That work at da-da-da-da-da. And then it's like, now it's believable.
Out. But yeah, it's all reality television, bro. All cap.
Yeah. You know, I was talking about how like Flavor of Love is like
goated.
Beyond goated. That shit, it's like, yo, put that shit in a globe and just stare it, and it's like, yo, this is the life we're living right now. Like, this nigga, all he had was motherfucking clout. Like, first of all, Flav looks like a crackhead. Correction, Flav is a crackhead. Like, Flav's a crackhead. The nigga's 96 pounds. The nigga wears a clock this big around his shit and had 10 bitches in the house ready to fucking die over him. And it's like, how the fuck do you explain that? Like, literally, me and you both have more money than Flav probably right now. Yo. Like, type shit. Like Flav was pop. All he had was clout. And he had bitches in there fighting.
He was the hype man. He was the hype man. He was the man.
No. But don't get me wrong. All due respect to Flavor Flav, but you know what I'm saying? We do know my son was a crackhead. So at the end of the day, I gotta talk about it. But you know what I'm saying? But Flavor Flav really is a legend though. When it comes to Public Enemy and everything,
Public Enemy is crazy.
He's a staple. Like I said, he's one of those most iconic hip hop figures as far as like shock value. Like what the fuck?
Legit.
Like talking about the nigga in the Viking helmet with the fucking clock this size on his chest.
Flavor.
Yeah, he's definitely a ghost. Shout out to Public Enemy too, man.
Nah, for real. Public Enemy was really pioneers at that time.
Yeah, man. Hip hop used to be such a tool for just to like push. Not narratives, but like it had a cause behind it, like all of it. Like, at one point, like all of it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was definitely used as like political instruments and shit like that. People were using it for all kinds of marketing and propaganda in positive ways or negative ways too. Because then it just turned into what it is now, and it's rah shoot 'em up.
And speaking on reality TV, the formula. It makes so much sense for the producers because you got to think about it. Reality TV, now you don't got to pay actors.
Yeah, that's what.
Now you don't got to pay actors.
I was watching some interview they were saying that.
Yeah. It literally exploded because now I can get these people who aren't really actors
to just go act the fool. And
people watch. All you gotta do is get people to watch.
Yeah, you're right. And because these people are already semi-famous, because you're not actors, but you get some semi-famous people with some type of.
They already have a little following.
Yeah, exactly. And you put 20 of them on one fucking show. Yeah, people are gonna tune in, especially you put this drama and shit. And more than anything, fuck that you don't need to pay actors. You don't have to pay writers like that. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. No, right? Yeah.
And that's where a lot of the budget would go is the writers and production value, all that other shit. Because all that shit it's planned out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, we can just pretty much freestyle and put this shit. It's freestyle. Yo, go freestyle, do whatever. But I've been close to people who are real close to like people that were on reality TV, like Love and Hip Hop and shit, and some of it is actually like pre-rehearsed.
Oh, absolutely. I know that.
Or they'll be like, just stir something up and just make it seem like you got caught cheating or some shit. Like they do that type of shit. But it'll be just like that, like, yo, here, pretend this is what's going on, and then run with it.
And then run with it. And then
we'll see where it goes. Yeah, we'll see where it goes from there.
Oh, I kind of like that. I think this should happen next.
Yeah, word. To create, because you do got to make compelling TV. You got to still make it.
Got to have the shock value. Got to add the shock, right? Got to get the people talking.
Yeah. Niggas got to have secret babies and shit on there. You got to do some wild shit. Like, the drama. You know, the drama's what's going to sell. The drama's always gonna sell.
And then think about it. They had Flavor of Love. Then I Love New York.
Yeah, shout out to New York.
And then they had Real and Chance. R.I.P. my boy. R.I.P. my boy Real.
He died?
Yeah.
Oh, Real was the one with the braids.
With the hair, yeah.
With the braids?
Yeah.
The slick back. Yeah, he used to have the
Chance had the braids. Real's the one with the perm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, weren't they like twins?
I don't know. They was
They might
brothers,
be
but
brothers.
I don't even know if they're actually brothers, bro. I don't believe none of this.
This is true.
You feel me?
This is also
So
true. I thought Lindsay Lohan had a twin ever since I saw it. That's when I saw Parent Trap, and then I found out this bitch didn't have a twin. I said,
what? How they do that?
It was the year was like 1999, nigga. I didn't know technology was like that. Like,
but yo, that's how they always do. Like, look at look at the success 16 and Pregnant had. Now they had Teen Mom 2, Teen Mom OG. You feel me?
Wait, what?
Yes. All these are different shows.
No, they're not.
Yes.
Teen Mom OG.
Yes. Those are the original. Those
Bet.
are the original cast. Teen Mom 2 is a new cast.
But Teen Mom OG, them bitches is 30.
That's what I'm
they
saying.
Was older than me.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's all spinoffs. You know, they got Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Hollywood, Real Housewives of Florida Bama Shore. Like it's all spinoffs of each other.
Florida Bama Shore.
Yes, from Jersey Shore now they have something called Florida Bama Shore.
Oh, there's definitely meth included in that shit.
Nah, but
Florida,
they're
Bama,
rich.
There's definitely meth included, nigga. What are you saying? Like, what are you talking about?
But yeah, no, but all spinoffs of each other.
Sidebar. If you don't know this, if you ever did Molly, you did meth. I just want to put that out there. I just want to put that.
MDMA.
I want to fuck y'all up one time. And if you ever experienced Molly and you realize that it was the greatest drug in the world, now you know why niggas is homeless and abandoning their families for that shit. And niggas is out there, nigga teeth itching in the middle of the cold with a t-shirt on. It's because it's meth and it's Molly. And now you understand why these niggas is outside wilding.
The more you know. Rainbow.
Shit, the more you don't know. Because that shit be fucking people up when I tell them, like, I be asking people, I be fucking them up like, yo, you ever try Molly? And they be like, yeah, I had that shit back in like 2012. I mean, you did meth. You did meth, nigga. I want to make sure you know that. And then people just like, oh, shit, I probably shouldn't be telling people this.
Yeah, like, oh.
It is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
But no, they should. No, you should. You should.
Yeah,
people need to be educated. The more you know.
Yeah.
The more you know. People should be educated on that.
Yeah, yo.
But yeah, it's crazy how, you know, the spinoffs of everything. You know, they got Basketball Wives. They got
they had the real Mob Wives too.
All of that. Once one had success, it's like, oh, bet spinoff.
Nah, respectfully though.
But it's just like what was going on in Hollywood with the writer's strike. That's why there was so many sequels on a lot of movies and stuff. There was a period where a lot of sequels were going on.
What are you talking about? Here he goes, the history lesson. Let's do this, please.
You didn't hear about there was a writer's strike because
a writing strike meaning they wasn't trying to write shit?
Yeah, they were a writer's strike because they feel like they weren't being compensated for the talent that they were producing.
Right.
So there was a writer's strike, and in that writer's strike, that's why there's so many sequels of movies because the writers. Oh well, this was the box office hit. Let's make another one. Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys 3. You know, all these sequels. Men in Black 2.
And if y'all making a Bad Boys 4, don't feel shy to holler at us. You know what I'm saying? I think we can make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I think we would kill that.
I actually do want to act for real. Like, I would like to try, but it's saying that. You can't just say that because acting it takes so much.
It's an art.
Like,
it's an art.
I remember even just talking to your uncle. I mean, when we talked to Tom Wright. Shout out to Tom Wright. If y'all didn't go check that episode out, I think that still might be my favorite episode.
That's my favorite. I think so too.
Like, and I'm actually upset we didn't get more time. We need some more time with Tom. I ain't gonna lie, Tom. We need you back up here.
Yo, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, one of the last things he said on our way out, I told him, I was like, I always wanted to be an actor. He was like, yeah, a lot of people say that, but the one thing is, if you act, it's got to be that.
That's the only thing. He said, give it 5 years, just like anything.
Yeah.
Give it 5 years.
Yeah,
if you want to act, give it 5 years.
Yeah.
If you're not willing to give it 5 years, all in. I mean,
see the way my bills are set up, I can't do that.
That's why. And that's why a lot of actors they do a lot of catering. You know, they do a lot of bartending and stuff. You know, when they're just starting out.
Shit that they can do
around their schedule.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
It all makes sense.
Oh shit! Yeah,
that's why they a lot of people in the arts and stuff they do like hospitality type work.
Or
because
that makes so much sense. I mean, it also makes sense because you make a lot of money. Like if you not if you got extra time and you're not bartending on weekends and shit, like you're bugging the fuck out. Like especially women, like because they get the most money because you know what I'm saying. Not everybody's trying to tip niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
I'm sexist in the club. Like if a nigga if it's a male serving me my drink, he might get $5. If it's a woman and she's getting whatever the changes if it's over $5 or at least 10 for sure. And if she's fire, she might get this 20. She might get this 20.
She might get this Firm Jackson.
Yeah, she might get the Firm Jackson for the
Andy
10.
Jack.
Yeah, quick Andrew Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Who is Andrew Tate? Please enlighten me. Please, you know who this is?
I know who that is.
Andrew Tate, some bald.
Yeah, he's a
bald motherfucker.
Yeah, he was an MMA fighter.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, MMA.
That's why
MMA
I seen some MMA dude calling him out, talking about he wants to fight Andrew Tate. I'm like, don't this nigga just talk shit on YouTube?
Yeah, but he's an MMA
and he's
fighter.
bald, so he like to fight.
Yeah,
bald niggas love to fight.
Yeah, they got the aerodynamics going on. You feel
Yeah,
me?
like if you ever like at a bar and like a white dude with a baldy like wants to fight, and he's like, "Come on, bro, just back away. You're not ready. This nigga likes to bare knuckle box.
Yeah.
Just
In the backyard.
trying to save y'all for real.
But yeah, he's MMA. He was an MMA fighter.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's why he's probably talking mad shit. I just heard he talks a lot of shit, but I don't know. I've been hearing he's like almost like Kevin Samuels type. It's not. I gotta go tune it. I gotta do some research.
He smacked, bro.
He smacked.
He smacked.
How smacked?
He smacked.
Like Earth is flat smack? Like
he was saying how 19-year-olds are more attractive than 25-year-olds, basically because they've taken less dick. You feel me? No, legit. They had their heart broken less. Like stuff
but
like
there's
that.
logic to that.
Like
that actually makes sense.
Like he was talking about how
I can see how that would make sense though. You can equate that to make it make sense.
He was talking about how he feels like women are men's property. It's like a lot of that type of narrative.
Like okay.
A lot of he's been mixed up with his friends, and apparently somebody was being accused of sex trafficking and all that. You feel me? Like that, those type of circles.
What?
Yeah,
that's not good. He's talking about young women. He's talking about being possessive.
And
you got sex
someone
trafficking.
someone like that,
vibe.
and someone like that. The only reason why he said 19 is because it's legal. If 16 was legal, I feel like he would have said, "You feel me? Just he's a grown man."
That was dark. That was dark.
I'm being serious.
No. That has a logic.
Literally,
to it.
the reason why he said 19
up.
is because he can legally say 19,
and because 18 could have been a day ago.
That's what I'm saying.
That's 17.
Why.
It's
very calculated. If 16 was the legal age, he would have been like, 16-year-olds. That's how I felt about it. But he's
I see where you're going with that.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I realized because I remember like being 21, 22, like fucking with 19, 20, even 20, even recently. Like the youngest girl I probably fucked with recently had to be like 5, 6 years younger than me, and I was like, yeah, we can't relate. Like I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, bro.
Like they're on TikTok all day. Like I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
What's going on here?
I'm right here. I just spent 15 minutes to put something on Netflix, and you can't get off TikTok. I mean, I can't do this shit. So I realized like you can just like there's an unattractiveness to just that. It's like mentally we can't communicate. I don't know what the fuck going on with you. You don't speak. Like yo, honestly, this generation coming up in some weird fucking times, bro.
Yeah, it is weird. It is a very, very, very weird time.
And it's like what we said where reality TV, we were shaped by reality TV. Instagram is reality life. It's not even TV no more. It's like everything's just here. Watch this, consume this, and it's fucking wild to me. Like how much like we're just. Like we count on so many people to be like our idols and the people we look up to, and we don't even realize how much they're affecting us. Like I be using words from other podcasts and shit, and niggas be like, "Yo, how do you even know that lingo?" Like I be saying shit like "jit." Niggas from Florida be like,
"Yo, how do you even?"
Why does they saying "jit"? He from Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Or like just certain things I'll say. People be like, "Yo, that's the LA lingo. That's this lingo, that lingo." Because I don't realize how much I'm being influenced.
Cap.
Down
south, Atlanta.
Nah, for sure.
But another thing Andrew Tate said, he was saying how
back to Andrew Tate. Yo, people are mad at fuck at this dude.
Yeah, they cancel him on everything.
But he could fight, so like do what you want.
But
he not worried about shit.
He was also saying how the feminist movement is basically ugly women who can't get men, and that
he's just trying to get canceled.
And he was like, in the tens, that are having everything paid for them, they're not complaining. The ones that are hanging out with these billionaires, they're not complaining. So he wants to use a small percentage of women to account for the masses. But you have to realize, in every struggle, there are some people who are not involved in the struggle. If we talk, let's say we talk about minimum wage, rich people like that's not my problem. Yeah. White people talk about racism, that's not my problem. So you're gonna use a small percentage of the actual population to talk about why a movement is not necessary in a way, or push back about a movement. He said he's a misogynist. He's one of them niggas.
Yeah, okay.
He's one of them.
Damn, that's crazy though. 'Cause there's really people who think like that.
Exactly.
That shit is wild to me.
Oh, bro, yes. Yeah, so that's and you can do your own research, but those
Yeah,
those
I'm gonna
are a few
have to.
things.
I'm gonna have to because you're only telling me negatives, and I want to hear some shit because he might be saying some shit that I get it. I understand where he's coming from.
But yeah, and a lot of the stuff he says, I'm like, nah, he's wilding.
Yeah, I legit
He's definitely
I haven't heard him say anything. I just see his name everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
As soon as I said Andrew Jackson, I thought Andrew Tate. And I'm like, I don't even know this nigga. Why am I thinking about this nigga? But it's just he's been so popular.
Yo, nah, they deplatformed him on everything.
Oh, he's that bad? He's getting canceled off everything?
Did you hear everything?
Everything. I think I see DJ Academics talking about that shit.
The only thing the last time I heard he was deplatformed on was Twitch. You feel me?
Isn't Twitch like the worst thing? Like I heard Twitch has the most like restrictions and shit.
I'm not on Twitch, but YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
I just seen something they were saying that he had gotten 130 live streamers on his like podcast or something, and like yo, bro, 130K live is crazy. Crazy. If you can get 10K live, you're doing something. You're doing it.
People are literally taking their time out to come tune into you.
It's not just people, it's how many. 130K is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's two football
stadium.
arenas.
I'm about to say that's a stadium.
That's two football arenas.
I was about to say that's a stadium.
That's fucking wild, dog.
Like you packing out a stadium.
That's what I'm saying. That shit. Man.
But yeah, so yeah, that's
okay. I can see if he's coming out talking like that. You
can look up some more stuff, but that's just the crux of what he's saying, and yeah, it's very unfortunate.
In other news, shout out to Lil TJ. Lil TJ's out the hospital. That nigga just dropped a fire track. I don't know if y'all heard.
I didn't hear the track, but I see he was out the hospital.
I forget exactly what it's called, but it has to do with the whole shooting. I think it's like I'm back. I don't know. I can't remember the name of the song. The song's crazy, bro. Yo, damn near shed a tear here and that shit. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. Not in the music. I'm disappointed because he's outside and he's dissing, he's name dropping, he's coming crazy.
I don't know.
He just dissed the dead in the song.
I don't know why you would expect anything different.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
right. But I mean, I'm just happy to see he's alive and good.
Me too.
Man.
Listen, I'm happy to see he's alive out of the hospital, walking good. Yeah. Because at one point it said it wasn't looking good, but at the end of the day, what would you expect? You feel me?
Yeah.
That's.
But that's like, bro,
that's the lane he's in.
You just missed death. Why would you start?
That's the lane
laughing
he's in.
At death.
It's
I don't know.
That's the lane he's in. So
listen, most niggas get shot and they turn holy. Niggas are God this, God that.
Turn into mace. Turn to Pastor Mace.
Turn to Pastor Mace.
Turn into Malice.
Yo, on God. Yo, shout out to Malice.
Shout out to Malice.
Yeah. Push your teeth, brother. People don't even know about that.
Nah.
I feel like we're so far
these Gen Zers don't even know about Malice. That's the thing.
Hold on, now we're talking like we're 40. Let's slow down.
In reality, bro, the clips was hot when we was like middle school,
elementary school,
but
legit.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
Nah,
they don't know.
No, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. We don't even have to be 40, but it's the facts. We that definitely skipped the generation.
Yeah, nah, you're right, definitely. There's just so much disconnect because, like I said, there's just so much content to consume. Like
it's everywhere.
Yeah,
everything is content.
Like if you turn off your Instagram, social media right now, you wouldn't know. If you missed 2-3 days. So much happened in 2-3 days. 14 niggas then got canceled. 2-3 rappers then got killed. Like in just a week, you don't know what happened.
Speaking of, did you hear about the teacher strike that's going on?
Oh, we back on it. What's going on with the teacher strike?
You know, this is time of year. A lot of people back in school. Mm-hmm. You know, and coming up, and there's a teacher shortage nationally.
Oh shit!
And
niggas, they not paying niggas. Niggas is leaving the teacher to go get their CDL.
Listen, literally, like
they've
been disrespecting teachers for so long, and now teachers are fed up. Think about it. Mm-hmm. They've been paying them not well, right? Not like they should be compensated. Educators are the backbone of society.
Literally,
a lot of educators know your children. A lot of children better than their own parents. They spend more time with them than, and how a lot of teachers. The fact that they have to come out of pocket for school supplies. You know? Think about that.
Because I remember when teachers used to send that letter home, like, hey, if you could bring in some tissues and some boxes, some extra paper,
we used
pencils.
We used to clown teachers growing up when we was kids, when the pizza party, when the slices was like this big.
Damn, that's
think
deep.
about it.
That's deep.
Think about it. It's all coming out of pocket.
Shout out to all my teachers that were on
Yeah,
that time.
well, like,
You right, though.
but-
They dad used to come out of pocket for that shit.
All out of
and
pocket
they used
for
to
that.
give niggas a half a slice. I used to get tight.
No,
With that
not
little
even a
ass
hat.
7 ounce of- with
Nah,
those seven-
nah. You
Right.
talking about a cute angle, bro?
Nah, you right. Though. They used to bust that shit down to
In
like
the 16ths, bro. Like,
oh my god.
but now looking back, like, think about it. They coming out of pocket. They've been disrespected for so long, and now with the whole school shooting stuff, some of the talking points is, well, they should be able to carry it. You know, like.
Oh yeah, that's some whole other shit, man.
But but teachers are fed up. But I'm about to drop a bomb on you right now. But this is all playing into the hands of the Republicans.
Okay.
You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because who in the Trump administration, who was the Secretary of Education?
You can tell me anybody, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I knew that.
Betsy DeVos.
Who the fuck is Betsy DeVos?
Betsy DeVos is a billionaire, by the way.
Okay.
And her push as Secretary of Education was education of choice, privatizing. They want to privatize education, school choice. Because you know what privatizing education means? That means money.
Right.
And they love to see the fact that public schools are going in the tubes, because that just pushes their agenda along further. And you got to think about it like this: like let's say you're in an underprivileged area, right? Now let's say you have exceptional grades, or you're exceptionally athletic, or you're exceptionally, musically talented. Now they're gonna ship you out to another district.
Right.
And now when you grow up and become a success, well, I did it, why can't you do it?
Yeah.
And they were given the opportunity because they were just so talented.
Right.
But that pushes everybody, that leaves everybody back. But they want to privatize education, and the mark of a society, and I'm not against privatizing education at all. But I think the focus should be making the public school systems better rather than privatizing education, because now you're alienating a large masses.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
They're going to ship out all the talented and gifted kids, and then everybody's going to be a regular guy, like, you know what I'm saying, which is not a bad thing, but they yeah, I can see.
And that's what's been going on.
But I feel like that's what life has always been. Because you do have the choice because there's been exceptional athletes and exceptional scholars that come to public school. So it's always been like a choice. You can either go there,
but you have to in order, if you don't have the money to go to a private school, you got to get scholarships to go there.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
But I feel like that's what it's always been.
But what if you're not an exceptional athlete? What if you're not exceptionally educated?
Get your shit together. Go do some push-ups. That's what I'm saying. Like, go do some push-ups, nigga. You could have went to any high school, by the way. This nigga could have went to Hogwarts. This nigga literally could have went anywhere, bro. When I tell you, not only was like the smartest motherfucker, the motherfucker was the most athletic too. So it was like you had the choice. Like, but you turned shit down.
But the mark of a forward-thinking society is to make the life of the average person better. But they don't care about that. They care about money.
Damn.
They don't care about the average person.
Yeah.
They don't care if the education gap gets any wider.
I don't know, man. I think I'm slowly turning to the Illuminati, son, because I be just hearing the shit that they saying, and I be like, damn, they're ready to agree. Like, what? It is about the money, nigga.
That's what it's all.
But I'm not mad at that.
That's what it's all
is
about.
Is that wrong? I'm wrong. I ain't shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a terrible person.
Yeah.
I was talking about it before the podcast.
No, you absolutely are.
Yeah, I really am. I'm not a good person.
You absolutely are.
Like, because I be really hearing some shit. I be like, I see why niggas is upset at that. But at the same time, I can see why it's personal gain in this world, dog. It's not right. It's not morally right. But what I'm saying is I understand it. And I feel like if I was in that position, I might think about it differently. Like if I'm thinking billionaire, listen, the only way to keep these billions is to make sure we funnel some more in, nigga. I'll be like, yo, I get where they coming from.
You sound just like an American.
I know.
You sound just like
a capitalist. I'm not shit.
Just like a capitalist.
I'm not shit. I know this is what I'm saying. Like, it's terrible. But at the same time, I know. I'm saying that for comedic purpose.
Yeah, of course.
If I was a billionaire, I'd be running around kissing babies, nigga. I'm donating. I'm making holes. I'm building schools everywhere, nigga. I'm doing all the good shit. I would definitely. That's all I would want to do. That's actually what I aspire to be, is a full-out philanthropist. Like, have the kind of money where I can just do this shit all day. Like, I can just pull up to the projects and take all the kids shopping to Toys R Us. Like, yo, come on, we going to Toys R Us. Buy whatever you want, and just drop 80,000 like it's nothing, and then everybody gonna be
happy. Everybody gonna be ecstatic.
Christmas. I'm saying Christmas is gonna be lit, nigga. You feel me? Like, I would love to do shit like that. But I literally dream about shit like that. Like, go to sleep in my dream. I dream about doing shit like that. I mean, that'd be so fucking cool.
But But yeah,
every time I go to Walmart, I see all the bikes. I be like, yo, I want to buy 20 of these bikes. They're $140 a piece. I was just doing the math in my head the other day. I'm like, it's $140 a piece, 20 bikes. It's gonna be damn near like $3,000. I could do that. I'm like, not personally, but I feel like we could put that fund together. We could put that on Instagram. Like, yo, donate to this, da da da. We trying to put $3,000 together, put 20 bikes on, and for me, donate to like a football team in the hood or something, so the kids can get to practice and shit like that. Like I think about that shit every time I go to Walmart.
But you say you're a piece of shit on one hand, but at the end of the day, you have goals and aspirations like that, you know?
Right.
But the people who are actually pieces of shit, they really are. They really are.
They try to donate to their country.
No, but seriously, they want to privatize education. Her whole push was school choice, and she's a billionaire who's never went to public school in her life. Had the wherewithal and the means to not have to go to public school. She doesn't know what that life's about. She, you know, so she grew up in an affluent neighborhood, and and they want to privatize a lot of things. You know, and like I said, I don't have a problem with private schools. I'm talking about we need to fund public education to make public education better than it already is, because this teacher strike's going crazy. It's only going to get worse. And I saw something where a lot of districts, because of the teacher strike, don't have certain teachers. So like they're outsourcing like language teachers. So like the kids will be in the classroom and the teacher will be on Zoom for Spanish because they don't have one in the district.
Damn.
Bro, it's getting crazy. And guess
like
what?
that.
And that's going right. That's pushing right towards their agenda. Oh, your kid is talented and gifted. Take them out of this school. Go to this school. We'll give you the money for it. And they, like I said, they don't care about the average person. They just care about money. They don't care about
the masses, which is going to be
they don't care about the
wealth
wealth gap increasing. They're trying to increase it even more.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, and
it's dark.
As far as I also feel like there's a few things that shouldn't be privatized as well.
Like what?
Such as the healthcare.
You mean like have public healthcare for everybody?
Absolutely.
But then our taxes, nigga, this is gonna be like 50 cents. It's gonna be like 50%.
Well,
I ain't mad at that.
What I'm talking about, as far as where we're allocating the funds we have already.
Yeah.
Reallocating those funds, because think about it. Some people who don't have insurance, let's say something happens and they collapse. Right. When they call the hospital, when they call an ambulance, who got to pay for that ambulance? They got to come out thousands of dollars for that ambulance.
Yeah.
Women having birth, who comes out? Who fits that bill?
Right.
You feel me? So if situations like that, they're already on the back burner already.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's true though, because they don't charge you for childbirth. They don't charge you $1.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I don't think they charge you anything for childbirth. We gotta ask Marv on that. But maybe states are different, but they don't. I ain't had to pay shit when my son was born. I know that much. And you know what too? Mothers are automatically insured. Like the last 2 months, like the 2 months before, and I think a month or two after the child is born, they're automatically insured. Like
That's a great thing. That's a great thing.
I know that for a fact.
That's a great thing, and you would know better than I would.
Yeah, right. Because when I had my son, that whole situation, I was worried about shit like that. I'm like, yo, who's gonna have to fit this bill, and how much is this gonna cost? Because I know you go break your leg, that might cost you $15,000-$20,000. I'm like, you about to cut somebody completely open and give birth and do some whole other shit and give her these crazy medicines and shit, these painkillers. I'm like, this gonna run me about $30,000. But I'm like, no, because broke people would be having kids, and how the fuck would they be able to pay for a kid? You're gonna be in debt. That'd be the ultimate setup. Like, how the fuck? Because how much is that gonna really cost you? That surgery has to cost $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 minimum.
And now you privatize healthcare. Now these companies are charging whatever they want for the medicine, for life-saving medicine. The person who created a patent for insulin, who created insulin, they sold the patent for $1 because they knew it would save lives.
Wow.
But
we gotta Google him. Shout out to him. That's fucking wild.
One of my
he
fathers
sold the patent for $1, bro. That's fucking deep.
Because he knew it would save lives.
Deep.
It's not because when it comes to health,
Damn.
why is that?
Damn.
Why are you making profit when it comes to people's health,
Bro, what?
Yes, exactly.
That's fucking wild. That just hit my heart.
Yeah.
I gotta find out who he is. I want to get him tatted.
Yo,
I'm gonna get his face tatted on my neck.
My father's friend's wife just got stage 3 breast cancer, or some type of cancer. For her pills a month, $7,500.
What are you talking about?
For 14 pills a month.
What? But she insurance is paying that?
She has insurance, but if she didn't have insurance,
Oh my God! But how does I don't understand the logic. How the fuck you just gonna let people die?
that's what I'm.
But what you're telling me is, so if she didn't have insurance, she would just go to the hospital and they'd be like, "Sorry, you don't like."
Or you be in debt.
Debit or credit? Like, what are they gonna do?
Or you
They're
be
gonna
in
hit
debt.
you like, "Where's your credit card?" Who the fuck
Well,
has $7,500?
You think about a lot of people living on homeless on the streets are medical debts.
Yeah, that is true.
I know that,
is
and that's
true.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
And another
They shouldn't privatize.
Wow. And now we're talking about privatization. I'm about to really take it to another level. I also don't think private prisons should be a thing.
Oh, definitely not.
Bro.
Hell no. How is somebody's incarceration leading to your financial benefit?
Private prisons make $350+ million a year.
That's million or billion?
Million.
I'm surprised it's not more than that.
A million. I'm surprised it's not more either.
That's crazy. 350 million. I feel like that's a low end. That's fucking wild.
But now,
that's why. Damn, I'm wearing Jordans. I was just about to say fuck Michael Jordan, but you know what? Keep dropping them Jordans, nigga. I love the threes. Shout out to Michael Jordan. We love you, nigga. But at the same time, fuck you, because Michael Jordan invested a lot of money into prisons, bro. Like people don't know that, but he invested a lot of money.
I think that was a different Michael Jordan.
Not Michael, nigga. Not Michael B. Jordan. I'm talking about MJ, nigga. MJ 23.
I saw that.
Bulls,
I know what you're talking
rings.
about. But I know his name was Michael Jordan. I don't know if it was that Michael Jordan.
So you telling me this is cap? I made this up.
You didn't make it up. I don't think you make it up. I don't think you
bigging him up at the same time.
I don't think you made it up. But I think
a different Michael Jordan got it.
But
shout out to Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, thank you, Marv. I see you already doing this Googling and all that.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
please.
Shout out to Marv in the background.
But the language is important when it comes to prisons and let's 13th Amendment. You remember? You ever seen the documentary 13? You should see it on Netflix.
Yeah, I actually did. I saw it.
The 13th
Amendment
abolished slavery unless you commit a crime.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
right
now you are the property of the state. Now,
state property.
Now you can't.
Shout out to state property.
Now you can't get some loans. Now you can't vote. So now they just repackaged slavery and put it in the prison systems.
Yeah.
And now for-profit prisons, just like they were doing in
that just sounds crazy. For-profit prison, bro. Do you hear that shit? That sounds crazy to me.
And private prisons, and guess what? They're corporations. So now they have less staff. They pay their staff a lot less. They have a lot of turnover rate. And now it's not about rehabilitation. It's about getting you back in the prison system. Because it's money. It's all money. So now you're back on the street. Now they want you to keep you in the system. Oh, you did something petty. Oh, you got to serve the rest of your time. Well, I know you don't have a good.
Shit.
I know you don't have a good lawyer or anything. So you're facing 12 years. You might not have did a crime, but you can plead down to 4 years as long as you get. It's all about conviction rates. It's all about conviction rates. It's all about getting people in the system.
Because you're right. Them 4 years, you're gonna be in there literally working for like 25 cents an hour. Making license plates or whatever the fuck they got to do.
That's what they're making $1 a day, like $1 a day, $2 a day. Some of them don't make nothing. That's literally slavery.
Bro, that's fucking wild.
But that's what the 13th Amendment did. But unless you commit a crime, unless you're a felon, so language matters. They didn't abolish it. They just repackaged it.
Hold on, an amendment is something that they edited, right?
An amendment is a change to a document.
Oh, they slick.
An amendment is a change to a document. That's all an amendment means. A change. But it's literally just all repackaged.
Damn, bro.
So,
that's dog.
So yeah.
Right.
So,
and I've heard that in like Louisiana, they still got like the chain gang and shit.
Oh,
motherfuckers is literally tied at the ankle with a fucking metal bracelet attached to like a heavy weight.
And you see them
niggas really kicking in the dirt.
And while you're driving on the highway, you will see them working on the roads.
That's fucking
and all that.
wild. Like dressed like a referee and all that. That shit is crazy.
And let's see what they did in Philly a few years ago. How they made all these cuts to the education system, but they built a new private prison, brand new. Now they got quotas. How you got quotas for a prison?
That's what? Like the prison has to make X amount of money.
They have a goal quota.
Oh,
where
that
it's
fucking
all,
scary.
So how do you
privatize prison is crazy.
It's all about money, bro.
Because I'm trying to think about how does the government benefit from sending people to privatize prison? As far as financially, how does it cost them less? But it makes sense.
They get government contracts.
Because I know the private prisons get government contracts and they get paid a certain amount. I think I don't want to make up a number, but like for example, it'd be like $15,000 a year per inmate, or it'd be like $35,000 a year per inmate. And I'm like, but that's still costing the government money, but it didn't cost the government the $100 million it might cost to build the facility.
Especially
with all the high technology
and they do that with tax dollars. tax dollars. And they get government contracts, so it'll cost them a lot less to do whatever to produce whatever through the prison system than they would normally.
Damn, yeah, it's like outsourcing the fucking the work to China and shit.
Literally,
like
literally. To Indonesia.
Why my Jordan say made in Taiwan and shit? It's
Literally.
Like, oh man.
So that's another thing that should be abolished is for-profit prisons.
Whoa.
It's all about money. It's all about money. It's all about money.
That's good. It's always about money.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's like, damn. Every time I think that, it's like it's always been that though.
Yes.
So is it wrong?
Yes.
It is.
Yes, it absolutely is. Just because.
But everybody's in that same race.
That's because of the society we live in.
And it's like everybody wants to be in that position. Like they want to be in the top, calling the shots and making all the money.
Not necessarily.
Ideally. No, you're right.
Not necessarily. You're right. A lot of people just want to live their life,
Actually,
bro.
yeah, you're right.
Most people want to live their life. Not everybody wants.
I be thinking myself like I'm
not
everybody else. My mind is somewhere else. I really want billions.
That's
so
what I'm saying. Not everybody wants to be. Everybody wants.
Yeah.
The thing. This country is a great country if you want to make money.
Yeah.
If you want to make money, if there's opportunities out here for you to make a whole lot of money, for the average person that doesn't want that, and think about how the society works now. Like we were talking about in a previous episode, where your income doesn't grow as much as inflation. It's gotten so crazy now. The people that don't want to hustle have to hustle to live.
Yeah.
People don't want to. Most of the population doesn't want to hustle. They just want to.
They want to get home, take a shower, and go out and do Uber Eats.
Yo,
respectfully,
right? Most people in America, they just want a family. They just want to live. Mm-hmm. They don't want to have to hustle and bustle and If you want to make money, this is a wonderful country to do so.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Now it's became so crazy. Now you have to hustle and bustle just to even break even, not just to even work.
Right.
Two, three different incomes.
Right.
People renting out rooms now. You know, it's not even. You're not even. You finding buddies. Oh, let's rent out a room. You know.
Nah, you're right. It's all survival mode.
It's literally survival mode, and most people don't want to go through that. Listen, not everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody wants to make it. You feel
and
me?
At the end of the day, like the working class, the average person is America's backbone.
That's what I'm saying. They don't care about the average person. They care about money.
Damn.
And I gave you all these different examples today when it comes to education, the prisons. They don't care about people.
Damn.
Healthcare, they don't care about people. They never cared about people. Damn. They care about making money. And how they are able to how the Republicans are able to keep poor whites on their side is through racism and fear.
Ooh, shit just got deep.
That's how they keep them on their side.
Because
the reason why you're poor is because they're taking your jobs.
They took our jobs. They took our jobs. Shout out to South Park. South Park is a good.
That's go to. That's one of my favorite shows of all time, bro.
For sure.
Nah, but for real, they have to. It's scare tactics. Why is the society so bad? It's because of minorities over there. Why is this like that? It's because of them. Well, at least you're poor, but at least you're white. You have to create.
You rather be white and poor than black and poor. I'll tell you that much.
You got to be white and poor than black and rich. You have to create a superiority complex. You have to create a superiority complex to get the people behind you.
You just fucked me up.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's the game that they've been playing. Like, how do we get the people on our side? Well, how do we get the people on our side? It's through fear and racism.
Yep.
Fear. It's race based. Our southern borders. You know, the illegal aliens.
You're paying extra on taxes because these black criminals keep going to jail, and you got to fund the prison system. You're right. They paint a hell of a story.
It's all a story.
As the racism and fear.
Racism and fear. That's how they have to create a superiority complex in order for them to get backed by people who they're getting raped from, financially and everything else.
Damn.
But yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's how they keep the power.
I'd rather be rich and poor than broken poor. White and poor than rich and black. That's fucking twisted.
At least you're white. At least you're white. And
I forgot what comedian said that shit. He was like, man, don't nothing piss me off like poor white people. He's like, nigga, that's a waste of whiteness. Like, you could have summed that up. Like, I'll take a little white. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done wasted your whiteness, nigga. Like, what are you doing?
But yeah, so So yeah, it's all you have to create a narrative, and you got to create a narrative. Oh, the reason why you don't have opportunity is because of affirmative action. Affirmative action.
Yeah, I remember that. Affirmative action, isn't that when like they legally made it so you have to interview at least like a certain amount of minorities for a job? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cause I remember the NFL goes through a lot of problems.
Same thing with like college admissions and stuff as well. It's part of it. Oh, the reason why you get opportunity because
affirmative action is written into college administration and shit. Where? Mm-hmm. Oh shit! So they it wasn't just for jobs.
It was. Well, they would give scholarships for minorities. Was a part of affirmative action.
Yeah. That's crazy. You can get a scholarship for anything. That shit is crazy.
And when people think scholarship, people think full ride, but it's not full. It's money.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You got to think about it. It's just money for a school. You can give somebody $250 scholarship for books. Seriously, when people think scholarship, they think it's full ride.
You're so right. You're so right.
It's money. It's money.
Yeah, it doesn't even occur to me when people be like, "Yeah, I'm on a track scholarship," but it doesn't occur to me. Most track scholarships are not full rides.
Yeah,
especially unless you're at like a top program somewhere in Florida, like FSU and shit.
But yeah, so that's what you got to realize. People think scholarship, they think full ride. It's not. It's about money towards education.
Yeah, man, that's fucking wicked, man. I was just talking about the NCAA and how much shit changed in the last couple years, bro. They are signing 17-year-olds to $1 million deals.
And they should have been doing it.
Jordan Addison, but it gets a little mixy when you start to think, okay, we already see how many problems these athletes go through when they're 21, 22, 23, getting millions of dollars. You give a 17-year-old that was just in high school. I'm talking about 3 months ago. Just in high school, you gonna go give him $700,000 and tell him go play ball?
$700,000, but how much is he producing for your school?
No, 100%. I think all student athletes should be getting paid. All I'm saying is it changes the dynamic. Is what happens to that young man when you're 18. Your 18th birthday just happened, whatever many months ago. You were just a senior in high school.
I have a solution.
2 months ago. It's September. These niggas graduated in June.
Yeah, they just
3 months ago they was walking across the stage. Today these motherfuckers is worth $500,000, $800,000. This motherfucker's getting signed for $1.7 million by local businesses. I think that's beautiful. But what does that do to that young man? What does his ego get into?
Guess
what kind of vices does he pick up? What kind of people does he allow to get around him now? Because now he's the rapper. Now he got the money. And most of these kids are coming from impoverished areas, right? Where when they come home, they still got that bag. It's not like the school they're only allowed to touch that money when they're in school. No, they go back to the hood and they might be getting extorted. They might start funding shit. They might get into gang shit they don't even know. We're gonna start seeing fucking football ricos, nigga. Like you're gonna start seeing wild shit.
They should have mandatory wealth management.
Yeah,
mandatory wealth management classes. But I understand what you're saying. But the argument the argument can't be you shouldn't get this money based off what you might do with it. That has nothing to do with the fact that you deserve it, but because you're making the school so much money.
Deion Sanders was talking about it a lot because even both his sons signed lucrative ass deals. Like Master P, both his sons. Like, that shit is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, but Deion was explaining like, yo, they're good because I'm Deion and I know the resources to get around them. But most of these schools don't got the resources to have a manager, an agent, all that kind of stuff.
They don't care.
Damn, it goes right back to that shit.
They don't care.
Damn. Listen, we're gonna have to touch about NIL. We're gonna talk all about NCAA on the next episode.
I want to touch more on it real quick.
You got like a minute.
A little bit.
Tell them all.
So you got to think about what's happening recently. The only reason why they started doing this is because some of the top athletes would rather go overseas to play or go professional right away.
They were losing out money. LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball. You feel me? What's his name was one of the first. Brandon Knight. Went to China. He didn't even go to college.
Brandon Knight or Brandon Jennings? I'm trying to find out who's Brandon Knight.
Brandon Jennings.
From Compton.
Brandon Jennings. It was Brandon Jennings. Not Brandon Knight. Brandon Jennings.
I was like, I never heard of a Brandon Knight.
Brandon Knight was nice. We all know Brandon Knight for getting crossed over in the All-Star game by Kyrie. That's how you know Brandon Knight.
Yeah, but it's Brandon I definitely don't know Brandon Knight, and I'm probably better than that nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
It was Brandon Jennings. But guess what? They weren't gonna do this until they started losing money. Until the colleges started losing money to the top athletes. Right. Now they had no choice.
Damn.
Now they have, because the floodgates was about to open. It's all about money. They found out they were losing money. Like I was telling you, that's the language they speak.
That's that bag. Listen, that's all we talk. That is the language. Money, I don't want to hear. That is the
language they speak. Now their pockets are getting hurt. Now they want to listen.
Yeah.
You can rah all you want. But if my bottom line's not affected, I don't care. Yeah. Now their bottom line was getting affected. Now they had to implement this, or else the top athletes overseas are professional.
Yeah, I ain't blaming them. But listen, man, It's been episode 25.
Yes.
Man. Episode 25. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Episode 25.
We appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. We're gonna definitely talk some more. I want to get in some more athletes. My boy, he's from overseas and he's been professional since he was 15. I want to get him out here next time. But he's been in Germany back and forth. But when he gets out here, I'm shout out my boy Jason George. We're gonna get him out here. But listen, thank y'all so much.
Thank you guys
for tuning in,
yes.
man. We appreciate
Free
y'all. It's been the Free Gems podcast. Y'all have a great one, man. We'll see y'all next week.
Quarter century.
We are gone.
Gone.